Welcome, YouTube pedal nerds. We're looking at the VFE pedals Yodeler already. That's, we of course, as Germans, know how to yodel. I just watched a little video of Peter Rutter explaining what's going on. By the way, congratulations, Peter. He had a little boy. And that means, hey, money's got to come in. And we're not paying him enough. No, I'm not, I demo his stuff. But it's a tough business. So he needs to make sure that his family is secured. So he's going back to teaching, which means probably no more custom pedals and only direct sales. That doesn't mean that you can't get these. Go to the website. You can always buy direct from Peter Rutter. There's going to be enough demos around, so no need to check it out in the store. And I'm pretty sure, should you ever be completely unhappy with your pedal, Peter's going to work with you. His stuff is... It usually goes above and beyond the Call of Duty. Which means you look into these pedals and it's just so clean. And there's so much stuff in there and so many little trim pots. You can adjust the LED brightness, and on the Triumvirate you can do everything you possibly want with frequencies and pre-gain, post-gain. It makes coffee, all this. And my coffee's empty for today, so I'm drinking this, which is some green kind of sludge that apparently has vitamins and stuff. Actually, it's pretty good. It's kiwi and who knows what. Apple and... I don't know. Green sludge. So, the Yodeler is not your average delay. It is an analog delay with a reverb built in. You can have them in parallel and you can have them in series. The way it's set up now is parallel. Can't say that word. I'm gonna have a series clip for you in a bit that I prepared, where the delays will go into the reverb. So every delay you have is going to be reverberated. Makes for a wider, slushier kind of sound. In general, it's not your very clear delay. It's analog in any way, and then the reverb just adds size to it. Let's look at the elements separately. We have, let's look at the setup. This is the Hartung Embrace Vantage 57, which has the same color as the reverb. It's a gold top. The delay. Whatever. That's going into actually the Merman by VFE for a little bit of overdrive, if we want that. Into the Boogie Mark 525. The Yodeler is in the effects loop of said amp, which is then going 8 ohm out into the basement into a 112 Fender Cap close mic with a Sennheiser E609. And that's going up here into the Apollo. So this is what it would sound like just by itself. The Mark 5. That's, And I have two cameras on the pedal just because the camera was set up from when I recorded the Focus video where I needed to show the pedal because of the amazing ground lighting. So I'm like, hey, why not keep recording with two cameras? I'm not going to always do that. But hey, for Peter, only the best. That's just awesome. So, we have low and high damping, which is for the reverb, controlling the tone of the reverb. We have a mix up here. So the small pots are all reverb, the big ones are delay. Don't know if that's showing priority. So you have a reverb mix up there. And then you have time, delay mix, and delay feedback, which here is called echo. Okay. What we're going to do is get the reverb down and only listen to the analog delay. Trails off very round and very muddy, but that it's a, it's just an analog delay. Shortest delay time possible. always gives you, you know, slap back, or more like a room sound, actually, if you ask me. Because, you know, reverb is just a whole bunch of delays. Now we have kind of like a tube sound. Not tube as in, you know, valve. Well, kind of cool, if you want to have some fun. Let's go to the longest delay. Or just one. Volume. These can crank a bit, they can overdrive a little bit, which could be cool if, you know, if you're making louder. Shut up. But you can see your guitar's always in there, so it never disappears. And, well, now we just have the guitar, you know? So that was the delay section, which we're gonna keep down. Again, we're in parallel, I cannot say that word. And here's our reverb. Sounds springy. I think it's based on the springboard. Or, of course, more subtle. Let's look at that pumps longer trails into the low end of the sound. Makes it duller, and that will pump longer trails into the high end of the sound. Never becomes ultra bright, but that's how I would describe it in general. More dull and round. Everything is round about this sound. nothing about that. So now we kick them in parallel. So you can say how much reverb you want, how much delay you want. I want more delay volume. B minor. Very neat. Longer trails. I personally love analog delay to cream up and screamify, singify a lead sound. So let's see. The Merman doesn't give us killer lead sound. It gives us, you know, creamy lead sound. So let's see what we can do there. That's neat. That's a bluesified. Whoa. I always do that. So that's not doing it for me right there. That's too overdriven on the delay side. It doesn't support me really. It adds something that I'm not cool with. I don't think this is what it's for. It adds a fizzle. Well, let's listen to it clean again, but this time in series, where the delay is being pumped into the reverb. We're gonna look at the slideshow again and I'll play you that sound, okay? that leaves my 2 cents about the Yodeler by VFE pedals. The Yodeler. Definitely very special delay. I think the analog sound is great, but I might be doing something wrong. Okay, please, this is not the end all, everything is awesome, I know my shit demo. This is, I plug it in and this is what I get. So it's a great analog sound, but as soon as you kick it a bit with overdrive, it adds something fizzly that I'm not cool with. So it's, I don't, for me, analog delay is to cream up a lead sound. But maybe that's not the idea here, which the reverb is kind of hinting at. The reverb by itself sounds actually very nice if you're just looking for a cool spring. Add a little delay in there. The series mode adds something completely different. It makes it very big. So luscious soundscapes, probably very cool. I'm thinking there's a lot more you can do with this than I showed you in this demo. Oh, damn it. I've forgot something. Well, I'm just gonna tell you. Damn it! Play around with it for 10 minutes earlier. The switch is killer. It's not the normal clicky switch. It's kind of a, it's very firm but soft, like a softy firmy switch. I don't know how to describe it. Stands up rather high, but the whole idea is it's a multi-mode switch. So what you do is you go click, click, hold, and after 5 seconds or whatever, the LED will flash, and now it's a momentary switch. So if you want your sound to all of a sudden become huge while you're playing, hold your foot on it, there's the delay and reverb, take it off, it's off. So it becomes a momentary switch. If you want to switch that back, wait a little bit, 5 seconds, go click, click, hold, and it switches back to on-off operation. So that's cool if you're someone who wants, you know, a certain note or chord all of a sudden to swell up, to be really big, delayed, and then off again and it's gone. So very, very cool function. Peter just thinks like a musician, which is, you know, not a lot of companies do that. You can get it direct from vfepedals.com. Not my go-to delay for analog sound, I gotta be honest with that, but definitely original. And if you like the sound, that's for you. That's really all I can honestly say. Okay. Next up is the Merman, which you've already heard. Very nice. Very, very nice. Roundy, kind of pillowy. I would always say pillowy. I don't know what I mean by that. I think you know what I mean by that. I'll see you guys.